Hey folks, Dan Dale here with Southern Remarketing, where we sell trucks, motorhomes, sell them only on eBay. Today we have got just one of the cleanest F250s we've had in a while. And we've had, if you watch our videos and stuff, you know we've had a ton of F250s. But this truck, I can state with 100% certainty, is straight up, no issues, a great truck. First of all, it's bright red, and you don't hardly ever see a bright red F250. It's a Lariat. It's got the 6-liter Power Stroke diesel, but best of all, we have gone through this truck and we have fixed, and we have gone through and fixed some more. This truck is ready to go. We got a dealer, the local Ford dealer's got a mechanic, does side work, and he has put a brand new set of injectors in it, done the EGR delete, new vacuum pump, new standpipes, new dummy plugs. The stuff that acts up on 6 liters and gives them a bad reputation, it's all been fixed. So if you're looking for a truck that's ready to go, this is the one. Okay, accidentally hit the power button. Anyway, let me take you around it real quick. I'm going to try and nitpick this truck. Not that there's much to nitpick, but you can't see it. There's a tiny little ding right here. As you can see, I think it's invisible, but got a great set of Nitto Terra Grappler tires. They're all-terrain tires. They're the big 285 series, good tread. The main thing I want to show you, this is a Southern truck, zero rust. You can look in the cab corners, bottoms of the doors, no rust. Heated leather seats, the leather's perfect. Stereo, CD player, automatic climate control. I mean, power adjustable pedals, you can see them coming in and out. All that stuff, perfect. Just perfect, super clean truck. And you know, people, I say perfect, I mean, it's an 05. It's not literally perfect, but for an 05, it's a clean, nice truck. You can see these back seats. I mean, if they've been sat in, I'd be surprised. But they also flip up, and then you've got your flat floor deal. And I just have the seatbelt hooked up so it won't beep at me driving. I did the test drive that you'll see at the end of this video. I did it first, but anyway, this is a nice little pocket, so when the seats shut down, you can slide magazines or whatever right in there. It's got power sliding rear window that works, headliner, no rips or tears, no holes. This truck has no odors, doesn't smell like a smoker's truck or dogs or whatever. Perfect underneath. Has a B&W turnover ball. That's a high dollar hitch, gooseneck hitch. Now it's covered up by this bed liner, so you can cut a hole in the bed liner to access it, or if you don't want it, sell it, because they're about $1,000 hitch. You can see the spares in it. We just got it chunked in the back for now. The other cool thing about this truck I want to point out, somebody has upgraded it. It's got the big ranch hand style rear bumper, super heavy duty rear bumper. It's got the 08 to present later model tailgate with the tailgate step. This is probably the only 2005 F250 you're liable to run across with a tailgate step. Got the later model tail lights on both sides. You can just look down the truck and see how straight it is. Of course, zero rust, like I said. We haven't glossed over anything, and it's just how we got it in. We rinsed it off, and now we're showing it to you. Absolutely no spots in the seats. We did upgrade these side markers to LEDs. These are tow mirrors, so you can pull them out or push them back in if you aren't towing anything. Heated seats on both sides. These are the injector reports. I left them in here when we put the new injectors in just so you can look at them and see that all the injectors have been tested, gone through. Injectors are perfect. And so that's about, for the average person, that's about $3,500 to $4,000 you don't have to worry about spending. You can see all 4 tires, perfect. Got the alloy wheels. They're 17-inch, so if you ever do wear these tires out, you're not going to have to mortgage your truck and take out a second note to pay for them. Upgraded to some smoke tinted cab lights. You can see how straight this is. There's one tiny little scuff right here. I don't even think you can see it, but like I said, I'm just nitpicking. You can see how straight down the body it is. It looks just as nice in person as it does in pictures. If you have any questions, give me a call. My number is 601-376-9869. Now I'm going to fire it up, take you on a test drive. Okay, now we're going to go around the block, but first I want to point out a few things. First of all, we don't clean under hoods. This is just how this truck came into us. I don't let them touch underneath the hoods. There's just too much. You can get messed up with water. But the alternator's been replaced. See, Motorcraft battery. Main thing I want to show you underneath here though, as you can see, just a little light, bit of smoke coming out, no big deal. The main thing is I set this cap down and it doesn't blow off. Smoke's no big deal as long as it's not puffing like a steam engine. The main thing is the cap doesn't blow off. If the cap blows off, that means you've got engine compression getting past the piston rings and into the crankcase. It means you got a wore out engine, but not an issue with this truck. You can see how clean and straight it is. Now, just so I don't have to listen to this thing beep at me, I'm gonna cheat and not worry about the seat belt. But you can see here, again, heated leather seats, no rips or tears, no engine lights on, AC's ice cold. Let me put it back on the radio. Radio works. Put it in 4-wheel drive. You can see the 4-wheel drive light comes on and off just like it should. Windshield has absolutely no cracks. No, I don't even see any rock picks, to be honest with you. It's got the overhead console, got the auto dimming rear view mirror. Now, you may notice the camera work looks a little shaky. Now, this truck rides and drives great, but I'm filming with one hand and driving with the other on some of the worst roads in the city of Jackson. So don't let it worry you. The truck rides way better than it may appear in this video. But the other thing you can take away from that is that this truck has absolutely no squeaks or rattles. It's tight. It's got the steering wheel controls. All that stuff works. You can adjust the temperature, the fan, you can change the channel, you can set the cruise, do all that good stuff right from the steering wheel. And speaking of the steering wheel, you can see here, not ripped or torn, not cut or anything like that. It had a cover on it when we got it, and I immediately took that off. So you can see that it's had really light use. I mean, 169,000 miles. It's been on the road some, but obviously it's been highway miles. And we'll cut see how the cruise light comes on, that little green light. It's accelerating on its own. I'll turn it off, it goes off. Power mirrors work, windows locks, all that good stuff works. Trying to think what else to tell you. It's got I want to say it's got some kind of oversized exhaust or some kind. It's not loud, but the pipe looks bigger than stock to me. It may be stock, but it looks bigger than stock. But anyway, there's no exhaust leaks. You can hear, if I get on it, there's none of that diesel noise that comes through when you get on one with an exhaust leak. The Y pipe doesn't have any cracks. If I give it some fuel, no smoke out of the tailpipe. All of that straight. You know, this truck, brand new set of injectors. No cold start issues, no 6.0 issues, EGR's deleted. I mean, it's set up right. It's ready to go. So, you know, if you want to fly in, drive it home, you can. We'll be glad to pick you up at the airport, bring you back here, do our paperwork, and let you get on the road. It's got a great set of tires. The spares, got the spare to go with it. AC's ice cold. It's got the tow command. That's the little built-in electric brake controller. Got the extra cup holders. I don't know if you can see it. Power sliding rear window, all that works. Automatic dimming rear view mirror. It's got power adjustable pedals. Got the electric shift 4-wheel drive. Got pretty much everything you can put on one. Of course, it's a Lariat, so it's got the computer built into the dash. It shows you your distance to empty, your miles per gallon, your compass heading, all that good stuff. You can see we're still driving, still no warning lights or anything. I let go of the wheel. You can see it tracks straight, doesn't pull to the left or right, doesn't pull or vibrate when I hit the brakes. All that stuff works just like it should. If you want to have it shipped, we'll be glad to work with your shipping company or help you find one. If you check around on shipping prices, don't get freaked out if the first few quotes you get are really high, because what it really costs to ship one what it boils down to is how much of a hurry you're in. If you need this truck, you know, within a few days, it's going to cost you a lot more than if you don't mind waiting, you know, 2 or 3 weeks at the most. The reason that is that if you can wait, you can find a truck. There'll be a truck going from near us to near you that's got an empty spot on it, and there's just so many trucks. You'll find one and they'll cut you a deal to fill that empty spot, so they're not traveling with wasted space. But you got to be willing to, you know, wait till that comes up. Or if you want to just go ahead and get you a spot on one, then, you know, it can cost a little more. But, you know, just for an example, say if you get a few quotes for 11 or 1200, you might can get it done for 700 or 800 if you're not in as much of a hurry. So like I said, it's a big difference. So if you do get some shipping quotes, you know, don't be concerned by them if they sound high, because you can get on UShip and some other places like that, let people bid on the job, and just you can find someone to do a lot better deal for you. This truck, really, I'm trying to think, there's really no mechanical issues on it. I mean, there's a few scratches here or there that we touched up, a couple small dings, nothing, as you can see in the pictures, nothing really noticeable. But I try and nitpick these trucks because most of our truck customers, odds are you're gonna have it shipped. I mean, if you want to fly in, drive it home, you can. I'd rather you fly on down and pick it up. I don't mind that, prefer it, so we can, you know, meet in person, go over everything, do feedback, all that good stuff. But since I know most of you are probably going to ship it, I try and nitpick everything so you know nobody gets mad at me. Now that I've driven a little ways, I don't know if you can see it, there's one tiny little round rock peck on the bottom of the windshield. So just pointing that out. I said there wasn't any, and now I found one. So there is one little one, not that big of a deal. Once again, 05 Lariat F250. Got all the 6.0 upgrades. Not any mechanical problems. So it's ready to go. You can get in, drive it wherever you want to go. I wouldn't hesitate to drive it anywhere. Or if you, like I said, if you want to fly in, ship it home, drive it home, you can, or have it shipped, whatever. This is a good truck. You can see it's got 3/4 of a tank of fuel. And yes, the gauge does work. We've been using it, been driving it. If you have any questions, give me a call, 376-601-376-9869. Appreciate you watching our video. Look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you.